Hello everyone. Welcome to another RLLB. That is Real Life Lemon Boy, where you get a slice of my real life. And you know it's me, because I got the lemon tat. I am here on my first ever solo camping adventure. There is all of my gear. There's where I'm going to have the tent. Here's the fire pit. Got a little outhouse over there. Some firewood waiting for me. Ooh, hand in frame. Whoopsie. I swear, I'm a professional. But we are out here for the next couple of days. I have never, ever in my life, Fallout tattoo, gone solo camping. No, the flies. Goodness gracious. No, one landed on my hand. I've never gone solo camping. I haven't gone camping in over a decade. Yeah, like over a decade. So anyway, we are here. We're going to have some fun, but first things first, I got some work to do. We got to set up the camp. Luckily, I have editing magic, so I can set it up like this. Boom. And just like that, the tent is up. Yeah, I'm just that good. I am also sweating like a hog now. It has been so nice and cool lately, which is why there's a fly messing around with the camera. Which is why I booked the camping trip when I did. And of course, this week the temperatures go whoop right back up. So, oh well, I got plenty of shade. Tonight we're going to build a fire. I'm going to show you some yummy food. I'm going to sleep in that tent. We'll show you more of the inside of it later. More on that later. But I'm going to cool off for a little bit, and then I'm going to hike the woods a bit. And you can join me on the hike if I find anything interesting. So, see you guys in just a minute. I mean, if you ignore my huffing and puffing, it is quite beautiful. I did end up grabbing my hat because the sweat dripping into my eyes and the bugs trying to get into my hair because I'm sweating. But to come up on the hill here, whew, just look at all that. That's where I came up from. So, this time of year, things to look for. There should be some wild mushrooms potentially available. Things like chanterelles, chicken of the woods, puffballs. We'll see what we can find. We are very, very outside of morel season, sadly. But I've been keeping my head on a swivel. A lot of dead, fallen wood around, so good place to find mushrooms. This fallen pine here would be great for the fire, but it's a bit more than me and my hatchet can handle. That, and there's enough dead wood around camp. I don't need to hike all the way here and drag back a tree. However, while we're here, I do see this little plant here. Now, this is either wild carrot, which is perfectly edible and perfectly safe, or it's Queen Anne's lace, which is very toxic. The thing about foraging and looking at plants is, unless you're 100% sure, don't eat it. No, not good for you. There is a way I can test, but I'm really not looking for wild carrot, so I'm going to pass. See, this is a good thing to look at for forage. A good test of, can you tell what it is? Is that delicious salad? Or is that toxic turn you inside out plant? I actually have no idea what plant that is. I'm not even touching it. Sometimes, with all the noise and the chaos, it's easy to forget how much of America looks like this. It's a beautiful country if we let it be. Now you might be wondering, why am I showing you tree testicles? Well, that's because they're not. Those are actually black walnuts, which are perfectly safe to eat. Though I would have to look up how to eat them from their current form, as I'm not super familiar, but those are perfectly safe. Just a nice example of something that is edible here. Oh, what a sight for sore eyes. Just up there, there's the tent. There's a fire pit, I think. I mean, looking on the camera, I know the fire pit's over there. Hard to tell on the camera, but I've been hiking for quite a while now. Actually stopped and rested for a good little bit there. Found a nice shaded spot. Caught my breath. And I had to finish walking back uphill to walk downhill to get back to the campsite. Whew, I need a drink. And I mean water. The hoppier drink is for dinner. Alright, I have a little pile here. Very small pile. I just wanted to get a little tiny fire started, something I can feed slowly. But I'm going to show you how to light a fire like a true survivalist. So, you take your lighter, and right there against the dryer lint, which is my starter that I brought, my tinder. Yeah, I'm not a survivalist. But if it works, it works. And that method works, and that leaf on top should also catch. But look, we got fire. And you know, just something great psychologically about having a fire. It really just helps your mind. Just helps you feel better, you know? Helps you feel nice and happy and warm. See, in just moments later, I have a nice little fire going. It's not much. I'm not doing a big bonfire right now. It's still pretty warm. But it just makes me feel nice, you know? I made that. That's my baby. That is my child. I birthed it. Anyway, yeah, I'll catch up with you in a few. I'm gonna eat soon. Yeah, I decided I wanted more fire. So, I'm doing a few little bit bigger things, but while that's going, I want to start eating. I have here in my pan a nice sharp white cheddar, nice Wisconsin summer sausage, some toasted sesame crackers here. It's not dinner, this is a snack, but I'm hungry. There we go. Cheese, cracker, sausage, fire, little campground charcuterie. Highly recommend. Well, I finished my snack besides a little hunk of cheese, which I'm gonna finish off. Got some of the crackers left too. The nice thing about a fire though is that I don't need to worry about having trat. I'm kidding. This is plastic. We do not burn plastic. Remember, pack out your trash. I have become Lem, the Impaler. Whoosh, my child. Oh god. The forest madness is already setting in, isn't it? Alrighty. I'm hungry. That snack earlier was nice, but I did some hiking today. I burned through some calories. So I have a sweet potato started. And I'm getting my pan here hot. It's got quite a ways to go. When it's hot, I have some onion I'm gonna slice up, saute, and then I got some sausages I'm gonna put in there. Some chipotle jalapeno ones. And yes, I will show you the end product, don't worry. Alright, keep having to adjust as I go. Right now I have a little too much fire. Before I had not enough. But I'm moving forward. Melting a nice pat of butter in my pan here. Which is really a fine line with the pan, because I gotta make sure I can still grab the handle. The handle keeps getting warmer. So I'm trying to not burn myself. Okay, now that the butter's nice and melted, I'm gonna introduce some nice sweet yellow onion. I would show you me cutting it, but I only have two hands, and someone's gotta hold the phone. Okay, had to build the fire back up, but onion in the pan, which is now a lot cooler, so it's gonna take longer than I hoped, but oh well, it's an art, not a science. Now, you might be wondering, hey Lemon, what happens if your food doesn't work out? Not to worry. I did bring some freeze-dried food too, some Mountain House meals, but I want to cook over a campfire. I'm just not, like, very experienced at it. But I'm trying. Alright, so onions aren't really sauteing, but they are nice and soft and coated in butter, so that's good enough for me. The potato is still cooking, getting nice and soft on the inside. Not done yet, but it's getting there. It's getting there. I'm going to go ahead and get started on these Chipotle jalapeno sausages with my nice pokey stick that I went ahead and carbonized just a bit. And yeah, I will get the show on the road with dinner. Alright, there is the first sausage. The onions did end up cooking a little bit more, so they're not like just crunchy buttery onions. Now they're soft buttery onions. They're not really sauteed, but whatever. The other sausage I decided to cook directly on the grill there. Kind of just want to get a feel for if that's a better method. I do have breakfast sausages to try out tomorrow, so I want to know which method is going to work out better for those. Probably just throw them straight on the grill there. Potato is basically done. I'm going to hold off on that for a little bit. Just let it kind of sit there and keep toasty and nice. But yeah, I am ready to go ahead and get some of this. It was literally just onion and chipotle jalapeno sausage. Oh, hot. Oh, hot. Mmm. Oh, that has good flavor though. Picked up some nice char from the fire. Very nice. But my inner German is calling to me. I can't have sausage without having a little beer here. Anyone know a good good German toast other than just Prost? Would very much appreciate if you could let me know one. Alright, starting to get dark, but we got our sweet potato here. Got a nice big pat of butter in there, and then I'm going to add in, there we go, my wild garlic salt. It's a very lovely flaky salt someone gifted to me quite a while ago. I've been very slowly using it because it is very strong, very nice. There we go, that should be plenty. Sausage and onions, delicious. I know this is gonna be delicious. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in a little bit. I'll give you at least one more update before bed tonight. We'll see. I might have one more adventure planned. Can't say that for sure though, it's starting to get dark. Yeah, I think this is what peace feels like. It's nice. Well, good morning. Welcome to my home. I went to bed early last night, but I had the absolute darndest time staying asleep. I was up and down all night. I had a really bad headache at one point, but I feel a lot better now. Except I think I gotta get dressed, get something in my stomach, and get the day started. We're doing some fishing today. Hell yeah. And yeah, this is just, I brought everything in here last night. Just stuffed everything in here best I could. I am on a sleeping pad in my sleeping bag. Okay, managed to crawl out. Now, I'm gonna have to get a fire going so I can cook up a little breakfast and also make some coffee. I think that's why I have a headache, is I only had one pretty small cup of coffee yesterday, and I think it's just caffeine withdrawal. Luckily, I got firewood over there, firewood over here, and firewood all around. Yeah, I don't want to talk about how long this took. It's time to do a little breakfast and coffee. All right, Got some blueberry maple sausages, a couple more sitting on the grill right now. Water's hot. Got some instant coffee. It's not very good stuff, but I brought a little packet of honey to hopefully make it taste better. Unfortunately, I did not bring any creamer, so the honey is gonna have to be. I'm putting a lot in there. This stuff is pretty weak. I also have a nice cinnamon roll that I picked up on the way here yesterday when I stopped at the grocery store, so we're eating good today. All right, made it over to the pond. Got my pole. Time to do some fishing. Well, you know the story's true because it's embarrassing and I'm willing to tell you. I had my line out. I got a spinner on there. Had a wax worm on it because just a spinner. I was getting interest, but no bites. I had this largemouth absolutely try to eat my spinner. This sucker was big. This is the biggest fish I've ever hooked. I got him just barely, you can't see it, but just barely up on the bank there. When he managed to spit out my spinner, my rod was like bent, and it just went wham and smacked me in the back of the neck. My hook got caught in my shirt. I already cleaned it up, but I got a little nice abrasion on my arm that was bleeding a bit. I got a nice little abrasion on my hand. Oh, that sucker got stuck in the grass though. I went ahead, I grabbed him and I put him back in the water. That guy gave me a good fight. Whew, I wish I could have caught it on video, but it's really hard to hold a fishing rod while I'm holding my phone, so I'm so sorry guys, but oh my goodness, that was a fun one. So, after the fishing, I took a small hike. Otherwise, I've just been sitting here at the campsite, enjoying fresh air, the subtle smell of wood smoke from my fire this morning, and reading a book. This is Demon Copperhead by Barbara Kingsolver. 9 chapters in, so if that tells you my opinion of it so far. All right, fire number 3, night number 2. Let me show you what I got going on for dinner tonight. It's very special, very special. Mountain House freeze-dried beef stew. I also have my favorite salt and vinegar chips. Got a can of baked beans in there. Still have my onion. I have some garlic. 50-50 on whether or not I'm going to try to saute that in the pan and then add it to this. I think I'm going to have enough trouble just getting water to boil for this. I don't exactly have the proper setup for what I'm doing. I'm making it work though. You do what you can. Alright, I got some water going. For those right there, those are 2 tea bags. It is lemon zinger. Of course, it's gotta be lemon, right? It's me. Got my baked beans popped open. Not putting them like over the fire because I just want them warm, not piping hot. And now I got the Mountain House meal here with nice little camping spork. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat that. Use a little editing magic to show you it open. Boom, just like that, it is open. We are ready for some business. It's pretty warm. It's pretty warm actually against my stomach like that. I'm just doing that for the camera. I'm gonna reposition after I try this bite. Oh, hot. Oh, it's so hot. It's actually really not bad. I think these things get a bad rap. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice, especially since I didn't have to cook anything. I just had to heat up some water. I'll take that. That's a halfway decent beef stew. Good morning. I have been laying here, awake, but just kind of relaxing for the last hour and a half or so. Mostly because my next step this morning is going to be get up and pack all this up. And I'm kind of just being lazy. Oh, I am so sore everywhere. Absolutely worth it. Absolutely worth it. Alright, well, there's all my crap. Except for the tent and my chair. So now I gotta get the tent torn down, packed up. I got about a half hour till the owner, she's gonna come down here and help me take everything out of here back to the car, because it's about a quarter mile down the path there, past a field. So yeah, I gotta finish getting packed. Well, all right, that was pretty easy. This is where the tent was. You can't even really tell, can you? That's where the tent is now. If you're curious what kind of tent I'm using, here you go. River Country Products Trekker tent. Has these aluminum stakes in it, the guy lines, and then use your trekking poles or some sturdy sticks as your tent poles. Super lightweight, very easy to put up, very easy to take down. Anyway, I'm gonna go sit in the chair and kill some time till the owner comes to get me out of here. All right, we are out. We are headed home. Thank you for joining me on this adventure, everyone. I hope you've had fun. I certainly have. I look forward to the next adventure out in the wilderness with you all. Hey, if you have any suggestions for, like, maybe I should do more survivalist type thing, or like some camp meals I can cook, anything like that, please feel free to drop a comment below. If you are liking this kind of content, please let me know by leaving a like. It's very new, it's very different, but I enjoy doing it, so I plan to continue to do so. Alright, well, thanks for joining me on this adventure, everyone. Hope you've had a great time. And as always, until next time, my friends, bye-bye.